The focus of the Indochina War has shifted to Cambodia, but American ground troops are still being killed and wounded in South Vietnam. The U.S. casualty toll is not as high these days, but this has not lessened the painful impact on those men who have the critical assignment of bringing back the fallen GIs. From Morton Dean, we have this report.
Bring some more adrenaline over, too. Yeah, a little more CC of it.
They talk about how mankind has progressed and how the Army has progressed with new technology and new techniques of warfare, but it's still the same old thing. People are killing each other. They've been doing it for centuries. But here, I think more profoundly than ever, you see people that are dead for nothing, and you see people who are going to spend the rest of their lives maimed, with a foot missing or a leg missing or maybe two legs. And you just ask yourself, what's it for? What did this man's life accomplish? And you don't have an answer.
These soft-spoken young men fly such hazardous missions of the war. They are members of two medical evacuation teams, known as dust-off crews, assigned to Hawk Hill, a dusty, sun-baked army post 350 miles north of Saigon. For them, the war has not tapered off. The workload is constant. Fewer missions to rescue wounded GIs, offset by handling more South Vietnamese casualties.
The emergency call indicated that there are 3 injured, wounded GIs at a point about 60 miles from Hawk Hill. We're on our way, flying at about 1,500 feet above what has to be considered insecure, hostile territory. And we should reach the pickup point in about 15 minutes.
Man, this is going to be a wet race, Fatty. It's going to be tough to land in.
Okay, 90 knots. Everything's real fine. Building just a tad, no lights in, real fine.
Hey, something just hit us in the tail. Okay, slow it up, slow it up.
Tail up.
Okay, nice and down now.
Right down, sir.
Okay, they got one on the
The medic thinks a grenade has exploded near the tail. A slight jolt, but the ship is okay.
Okay, don't worry. Just pull him off the litter when they bring it up.
You try your darndest to get in there, even if you're taking fire and all this bit. You try and pick this person up because you know they're really hurt. And you go crazy, and you just wonder if that's the time, is this the one that's going to be there, going to get me.
Hey, take all the frags off the back! Take all the frags off the back! On the stage!
Now the takeoff, another hazard.
Hey, don't spare the horsepower!
Several uniformed North Vietnamese regulars are spotted by the medic. He and the crew chief return their fire.
Okay, we've got our 3 wounded GIs on board. At least one of them is hit pretty bad. We took a little fire on the way out of this pickup area. The medic is beginning to do his job. We should be back at Hawk Hill in about 15 minutes right now. The medic's got a busy few minutes ahead of him before we get back to Hawk Hill.
Dust-off has returned. Later, the diagnosis. Yes, they will live. They are fortunate they will not lose their limbs. One man will need to have a portion of his face reconstructed.
Sometimes their lives depend on you. I mean, you hold it in your hands as a medic. It's just hard to say, but right then you hold life and death in your hand.
Yes, this is. Yes, this is. 1 and 2-4 charge, Roger. I have one open that is standing by. Doc Barron? Yeah. One open letter, about 5 minutes or so. Something's wrong with one of the guy's legs.
Soon the radio is active again. The dust-off crews are off on another mission. Their motto is strive to save lives. So often their missions are successful, but too often the war speaks with finality. Booby traps and bullets do not comprehend mercy, and not even the heroism of the dust-off crews can intervene.
Okay, I got blood. Appleby, watch the IV. Bicarb ready? Bicarb ready. Quiet now. Flashlight, please. Flashlight. I didn't think you had that. Well, we were.
How many are coming in now? 2? I think there's 3 more now. 3? I believe there's 3.
Morton Dean, CBS News, Hawk Hill, South Vietnam.